So what makes one water bottle different from another?
Well, if you ask the people at Stanley, it is all about marketing. And take a look at this. People pushing each other over. This was for half-priced TV on Black Friday. These actually, or excuse me, it was not for a half-price TV. You can see in their hands there. Those are those new Stanley water bottles that are at Target over the holidays. It's a $45 water bottle, but everybody has them. What makes these things so special?
So they aren't new. The company was founded back in 1913, but mostly targeted working men. It launched the 40-ounce Quencher tumbler in 2016. You see it on your screen, but it actually wasn't an overnight success. The company made $73 million in revenue in 2019. However, last year, Chris, it was projected to top $750 million in revenue.
Goodness.
Yeah, and a huge part of this spike is due to the product's viral success. On TikTok, videos tagged with Stanley Tumbler have racked up more than 970 million views.
What made Stanley Cup viral? It was how great they designed a product quickly, came out with a bunch of different colors quickly, and allowed the internet to capture and create content around their product line that they continue to innovate and move fast on.
Truly a rapid response. Yeah. That was Camille Moore talking about the Stanley Cup success. She joins us now. Camille is a marketing and strategy expert and the president of the marketing agency Third Eye Insights. All right, Camille, so this company is 110 years old. What is it doing right to attract a new customer base?
You know, it's such a great question because it's not marketing and branding in the way that we think about it. It's marketing in the sense that it's designing a product that we want. Like, it's tapping into the zeitgeist, right? We've moved into a place where, and I think this segment is hilarious because it's more economically or eco-friendly to have a usable water bottle than a plastic water bottle. And they developed this product in a way that made sense for what the consumer wants. It has a handle, it's got a straw, it's easier to drink out of, it's trendy millennial colors. And it's what customers wanted because it's better than a regular water bottle. So it was what people wanted. And it's been all the craze because they did marketing right. They created a great product opposed to investing in an insane TV commercial. They just made something great.
Yeah, because you don't really see like Stanley TV commercials marketing it. I remember when I was in high school, it was the Nalgene water bottle. Everybody had one of those. Like, you drank it and went all over your face. But with the Stanley, I mean, still though, a water bottle, it's not revolutionary. Like, what exactly is it that makes it so trendy?
It's that they tapped into what women wanted on social media, right? There's this narrative about being healthy and consuming more water and doing it in a more ecological way. And it just tapped into the zeitgeist of what millennial women wanted. And that's really it. Like, their marketing, I tried to dig into it to find that tipping point moment, but it was just doing something that the customer wanted. Like, Nalgene didn't innovate. It didn't change to what we wanted today. And that's all that Stanley Cup did, is it just developed a product that people wanted. And it's gone crazy viral because of it. Like, even in analyzing the marketing and speaking with the Stanley Cup marketing team, they've just invested in handing the right product to the right person. You know, and it wasn't even like a strategic high-end marketing influencer like strategy. It was just giving it to the Dallas Cowboys so that behind the scenes, they could post about it on Instagram, like not a paid placement, like just using it in practice. Like, it's just like really simple things that actually make perfect sense. That if you own a business and you're trying to figure out where to place your investment in marketing, it actually makes sense to invest in, just like handing your products to the right people.
And they've been very smart about, you know, who they, connect with, who they partner up with. I know, mom blogger groups, helped propel them to some success a couple of years ago as well. Camille, so back in November, a woman shared that her car caught on fire. You probably remember this. Everything was destroyed, with the exception of her Stanley tumbler, which still had ice in it. Video went viral. Company saw the video, and its CEO said they were going to replace her car. it's incredible. What can other brands learn from how they handle that situation, Camille?
Well, okay, so on one hand, it's owning a moment, right? Because for your product to be that fantastic and be so loved and withstand such a catastrophic event is a marketing gift, right? Like what it costs in Stanley Cup for that free marketing opportunity to replace that woman's car is nothing. And like, what a great headline for Stanley Cups to get. But I think what it comes down to answer your question is just understanding that good marketing is simple. Like it's being rooted in having a great product. And if your product can withstand a catastrophic event that you couldn't plan for, those are the opportunities that you look forward to in having a great brand. And that's how they've lasted over 100 years, because their product is great. And that's what's missing in marketing is we're so quick to chase quarters, not decades. And when you look at a business that's survived decades, it's because the product is truly fantastic. And is a great reminder as to why we should probably consume less of it, but be a better evangelist of the brand, because you don't need 20 Stanley Cups. You need one, because it's going to last you your lifetime.
Just really quickly, because I know we have to go, but when you talk to people at Stanley, I mean, they have to be surprised that it's been this successful.
Oh my gosh. But I don't even think they're surprised. I actually think they're grateful. Is how I would define them, because they're a brand rooted in great value and good values. And that's what's actually hard to find is if you're a company, if you're listening to this and you have a great product, you've been investing in it for whether it's decades, whether it's generations, whether it's a few years, and you really believe in it, it's going to do well if you put your money in the right places. So I would say they're grateful less than surprised, because they're still doing the right things to be successful in the current marketplace. And that's what I would say the key takeaways from my video is that what Stanley Cups has done is innovated to be relevant in this decade. They didn't allow their thermos technology that they created over 100 years ago to be a reason that they could like fizzle out and die. Like they're continuing to innovate, but using their core product, their core framework, their core reasons of why they got started in this, in order to kind of move them into the next decade and stay relevant as a brand.
It's incredible how it is just incredible how it's taken off. Marketing expert Camille Moore, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us, guys. Have a great day.
Hey, you know what? You're in Belize, so let's be honest. It's probably the weather's a little nicer where you are. We
Happy
appreciate
New Year, Camille.